Hey Leo, welcome to your reading. This is Copper Visions and my name's Antonio. So there are so many messages wanting to come through that I'm doing my absolute best to contain myself and the messages in a way, to express them also in a way that makes sense. I actually did a reading for you already. That's the tea here. And I need you to know that all 37 minutes of it, I was just rewatching and I was just like, this isn't for Leo, because Leo is so extra all the time. And if you don't feel like you've been extra lately, well, you probably have, and people just don't want to tell you. But I'm not here to put you down in any type of way. I'm actually here to celebrate the out of that, because as you can see, I'm feeling very spicy, very fiery, and at the same time irritated, because not only did, this is you, Leo. You probably don't feel appreciated for when you've taken the time to go above and beyond. Let's just be honest, right? Like, how many things, how many projects have you done where you put everything you have into it, and then who you're presenting to or something like that, it's not really seen, or it's not really seen as the thing that needed the most attention or something like that. Take it or leave it. But the original reading, I still have to go back to, which I am not posting because this is for you. So the pearl, right? What is this called? The new pearl, Margarita Preciosa. This pearl only comes from a sense of cultivated irritation. When an oyster creates a pearl, it's because, for example, a piece of sand got inside of it, and what ends up happening is that the pearl actually the oyster creates this pearl. So out of your irritation, you create something, or you go through a process that allows you to use irritation as the mechanism your soul requires to create a new world, or the new pearl, whatever that means to you, right? So stay with me. I was looking for this card again because I needed to present it to you, and there were a couple other cards that were standing out, and so I was inspired to read one of them without you, and then one of them with you. But here we are. It says, "It is likely the pleasure you crave will not be found from manufactured means, but from the childlike wonder residing in the heart. Remember the alchemical wisdom of like attracts like." So, in essence, sugar here might be something you feel drawn to. I mean, it sounds like I'm basically saying you like sweets, right? And you might. I mean, every Leo I know has a guilty pleasure of ice cream or something sweet, right? Like, who doesn't? But there's something about the way that you experience pleasure, Leo, that I think the whole astrological calendar is jealous of, right? You're the popular one. No matter how you perceive yourself, you always end up attracting so much attention, right? But the thing about you is that people have to have the awareness to actually see you for who you are, not just for what you do, I guess. So take it or leave it, right? But I do feel like saying from the bottom of my heart, like, I love you. I always have. And at the same time, you can be so all over the place. I just want to give you a hug about it, because you are so magnificent, so magnetic, and at the same time, if you don't channel your energy into a direction, it can be flying all over, right? I hope that you can receive this with love, and at the same time, I am, in my perception, I am going above and beyond right now to to celebrate the energy that you are and that you have, that you can contain. Whether you resonate with Leo all the time or not, right? Your sun sign or your moon or your rising or wherever it is in your chart, just know that this aspect, this energy, whenever you find this, has a really valuable lesson in it, but not a lesson that you might not want to hear it, but there's a lesson in here that is actually for the betterment of your own creative succession or creative expression. But there's something about moving forward here and not just allowing everything that's glittering to be gold, right, in your mind. There could probably be so many distractions or so many details you want to put your energy into, but what is it that really gives you the fulfillment that a childlike wonder has to offer you, or that it had to offer you? Because in the first message also was coming through was this energy of like your childhood books or sketchbooks or something, like things that you've created, to really see what was inspiring to me when I was a kid, and how can I honor that version of myself by looking through their eyes at the life I have now, and what have I done since then, right? And I hope this doesn't feel like an intervention at all. It just feels like, hey, you have magic at your fingertips. What do you want to create? Because I know you don't want to settle. You're anything but settling energy, right? So I'm hoping that, you know, we can invite even the darkest aspects of who we are to come with us on this journey, because that's where the gold is. And I'm not saying, you know, it's not about anything negative or bad. It's about revealing all the aspects of who you are and saying, hey, I accept you, I love you, come with me, let's create something, right? So I think that's pretty much it of what I had experienced before I brought this to you. Leo. Okay, so just to recap, Spirit is here to help you create within your sacred alignment. That was the whole point of this reading, is that when you feel like something has lost its spark, or when you feel like something that used to glitter and be gold, you no longer feel inspired to invest your time in, well, put it down, right? Maybe you did. But I think it's time to look again. So, this, I haven't read this yet. I want to read this with you, right? This, it says, sap of the moon plant. And you can see what other words are here that stand out to you. But sap of the moon plant, what does this have for you? Oh, okay, this is not the right one. Sorry, hold on. Just all the anticipation's building. Leo, breathe for me, Leo, please. Okay. Okay. It says, so I might be butchering the heck out of this word, but it says succus lunari. So it says, this is an ancient substance said to be born of water, plant, and moonlight. This elixir develops in the depth of night and is thus a metaphor for the wellspring of the unconscious. When this alchemical magic is afoot, it's all about dreams. The answer you are seeking will not come from the intellect, nor the opinion of others. It will surface from the depths, as if rising from the ancient waters of your memory. The work is to rest, restore, and awaken your celestial senses. Do this by pausing, by releasing your grip. The sap of the moon plant signifies you are in the deep territory of destiny and the imagination. This is a mythic moment. The dream is waiting to show itself, but awaits your sincere invitation. Ask and rest. All will be revealed. I know now for a fact that the resonance here is above and beyond, just as you are, just as what you hope to be for others, but you are first for yourself. At least that's the intention here. So I did mention something about an invitation. This is a mythic moment. The dream is waiting to show itself, but awaits your sincere invitation. So I think what Spirit's saying here is that you It's up to you to invite all aspects of yourself to join you in your creative expression. And I said creative succession, so knowing that if there are any irritants or obstacles that you're facing, just know it is part of the process, and it is going to help you align in the most sacred way possible, so that whatever you create has that soul, that inner fire that you are, Leo, right? I mean, if it weren't for you, and take this however it resonates, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have started this whole thing. And when I say that, I'm talking about many, many things. But for example, it could be that I started doing sign-specific readings during Leo season. And I know, look, I've just missed your season, so you might feel like something just passed, but really, I don't think it has. I think whatever Leo season was for you, that was the season. Well, an eclipse happened. An eclipse and a 6-planet alignment happened. I mean, this is above and beyond from spirit directly. I mean, the universe, the cosmos are in your favor. Like, it's all for you, Leo. So I hope you know that there's no lack of celebration here, cosmically speaking, for you, even if you feel like that's happened. But you reclaiming your power, you standing in it, without apology, without hesitation, to move forward with your divine inspiration, that is the energy that creates worlds, baby, and you know it. So, I want to keep it sweet and short, because for you, Leo, I think that's all you need, you know? You already know, your intuition is on point. And even if you find that you've made a mistake or you've doubted something along the way, just know that, like, hey, you can acknowledge that, and then you can let it go, right? So, it's all right. I truly feel like saying, and I know this might feel cheesy, but whatever is meant for you will not pass you by. Sometimes people come into our lives for a specific reason, a season, or a lifetime. And if you tried to put them in maybe one of those places that didn't work out, it's okay. It's okay. What did you get out of it? And who are you now because of it, right? Or because of them, but because of the version of you that you were with whoever or whatever it was that happened, right? So, gosh, I just feel so much passion, so much vigor for you, Leo, okay? So I hope you know that. I hope you take this with you, and I'm just looking, but wow. Both of these cards talk about love. It says, bring love into the situation, and a new romantic cycle begins. So in regard to your creations, your creative mind, and I hope this isn't blurry for you at all, but I just need to say, you know, and look, I mean, literally, the moon is in the same phase. So bring love into the situation and a new romantic cycle begins. I mean, alignment, and then. This is about knowing when to press the gas and when to pause and rest, right? Spirit wants you to rest, restore, integrate, and then look again or do again. But it feels like there's this major encouragement to know, label your feelings. When you're feeling fear, emotion, worry, doubt, anxiety, whatever, that's a time to slow down, right? So that the momentum can slow down and you can take a nap, right? And then regain your conscious awareness that you have a choice, right? Whether to be in that or this beautiful childlike wonder that you have, that you've always had. This ability to make magic out of seemingly nothing, right? Your perspective is the key to your success. Your uniqueness is the vehicle that you use to venture into the unknown. And as scary as that can be sometimes, knowing that when you feel aligned to the version of yourself you love the most, that is when you press the gas. That is when you say, okay, Spirit, let's go, right? So just remember how special you are. And I know, cheesy as that sounds, it's real. And it's kind of cheesy for a reason. So take that, Leo, and run with it, because this is for you. So I love you so much, and no pressure at the same time. That's what I have. So maybe I'll see you on the next one, maybe not. But cheers anyways. All right, bye.